Welcome to the Crooked Stripes Podcast, where your hosts discuss various aspects of lawn care, landscaping, and snow removal. Let these two friendly Canucks help you cultivate a different outlook on the green industry. And with that, here are your hosts, Brendan Brubaker and Martin Hodder.
There you go. We are back again for 24 now, Hodder. What do you think of that?
Man, we're almost like half a year of doing this.
Yeah, I know. That's wild.
Crazy. And we haven't missed either, which is pretty good.
No, here we go. We're a little late on getting it out today, but you had to go to Halifax to get some plants last night, didn't you?
It was actually farther. I went down to Wolfville, actually, which is probably like an hour past Halifax. I go to two different nurseries away. I go to Blomidon's and I go to Maritime Green as well. They're Sun nurseries. I go back and forth to those. They're kind of like a wholesaler, but
nice.
They treat me really well, and we get a lot of our fertilizer and that stuff through them too. So
nice.
Go on a nice little drive, about 5 hours. Stuff the truck and trailer full, and
wow,
turn around and come on back.
That's crazy that you got to go 5 hours to get all your plants.
I mean, I don't have to.
No,
there is some stuff around here and stuff, but the product isn't nearly as nice. Or it's like a lot of stuff here you'll get is like a 1 or a 2 gallon. Like that's all you can get. Where there I can get like a 3, 5, 7 gallon.
Okay.
So instead of getting and the price is like a 1 gallon here is the same as like a 3 or 5 gallon away.
Wow.
So you're getting a way better product, way bigger product established for the same price as like a 2 gallon little pinner plant.
Right. You just got to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
But like we said, I take the enclosed trailer and like we got, I think five jobs worth of plant material in that one load. So the boys will get those in over the next 2 weeks or so, and then
unreal.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Then I'll go again.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we were gonna do the pod last night, and we were gonna do it in the truck, and it just wasn't working out. So we said, "I will do it today."
Did not go according to plan.
No, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were gonna have John and Jenna from Square Barrel on, but their kids' baseball team had to reschedule a game apparently, and they are playing right now. So we'll talk to them in a couple weeks, though. We already locked that in.
Get him, Slugger.
Yeah, go get him, Slugger.
Slugger.
And we have a big shout out to the township of Woolwich. That is where I live. It's Elmira, Conestoga, St. Jacobs, Winterburn, Breslau, kind of all the little towns in our township. So the Woolwich Township did a tree program where they planted, this is an insane amount of trees, but they planted 22,800 trees this spring. Isn't that wild?
Jesus.
Right?
Yeah.
So
what size trees?
Oh, they're just little. Well,
okay.
They're little, but so there's all these orange tubes everywhere that the trees are in, right? So everyone's like, "Oh, what are all these orange tubes everywhere?" And it's like, they're little trees, guys. Chill.
Mm-hmm.
But
are they on the roadside?
Yeah, they're all over the place, all on roadsides. So
that's sweet.
I thought that was a good little move by them. And that's what I call fighting the carbon tax. Or that's what I would call a carbon tax, right? I'm more than open to be paying for planting trees in my community, right?
Yeah, it's definitely better than
just
the other bullshit.
Right? What am I missing here? So
see, we have an issue here, our power or hydro or whatever you guys call it. The majority of our power lines are above ground, pole to pole.
Right.
Are yours underground or below?
No, they're in town they're underground.
Yeah. So our issue is we get all these trees that get planted on the side of the road, and within a few years they're up into the fucking power lines.
Oh.
Then the power companies come and they slice a massive V in the center of it.
Yep. And
to notch it around this. And you look down the street and there's just a bunch of V'd trees with a power, and then that's why we got so fucked 2 years ago or whatever it was when we had that hurricane.
Yep.
Because all those trees that were all split in the middle with power lines running through it,
just
all snapped off and just pulled power lines down everywhere.
So that was.
I love the idea of putting trees everywhere, but
maybe a little smarter placement.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay. And street trees are hard to do. Like we learned about them in school, like it's a tough life for them, right? They're basically in a concrete.
Yeah, they're battling their whole. Yeah. These
there's some new technology for it now, but
okay,
it's a tough go.
Yeah, like these are like we're pretty rural, like a lot of little farms around us, well, big farms, but so like all the country side roads and whatever, they're covered in these orange tubes all along. So I think it was a good move, but the power lines, you're getting me thinking now, are they all under the power lines now?
They will be.
They're gonna
trees get
trees
big.
grow. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a while, but it's still
something you're gonna have to deal with.
It's your grandkids' problem to figure out.
Yeah, true. Not our taxes.
But
nice. Well, just wanted to say that because I think that's a great move, and maybe the federal government should take some notes on that instead of just taxing people, because I don't even know. So, anyways.
Well, I was reading something the other day. I can't remember the stats on it, but it was like something about like the trees, the amount of trees that are currently here, not like here, but like on Earth or whatever, are more than enough,
especially in Canada,
to reduce the carbon output.
Yeah,
just with trees alone.
I think
if each tree does X amount, then it's like, this is terrible information because I don't remember any of the details.
I know.
There
was a video.
The gist of it, yeah.
I think it was a video. It basically said like Canada is already net zero with carbon because there's so many damn trees.
Maybe that. Yeah, I think that's the same thing.
Yeah, I think
I just did a terrible job explaining.
No, that was a great way of it jogged my memory. That's good. Nice. Well, we had a bit of a battle, I'm not going to lie, in the last 2 weeks. I don't think we could have had more things break down, right?
You had some truck issues.
So we had some truck issues.
You've been calling, trying to figure out what the hell to do. I was talking to Tyler one night when he was stuck on the side of the road.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I know. Yeah, so I think I mentioned we had one truck go down last week on here.
Yeah, but you didn't say what it was.
I didn't say what I thought it was. Yeah, the tow truck driver. Oh yeah, it's just looks like coolant. It'll be a quick fix, just a hose. I'm like, oh okay, like sounded good, but I looked down at under the truck and I'm like, pretty sure that's used oil that's under there, and that ain't good.
No.
So long story short, the engine blew the friggin' shit up. So that's a tough one. And yeah, I was talking to you about this yesterday. Why don't you put it in used engine? He can't find an engine anywhere.
Yeah, you were
saying
that. That's
anything
wild.
He does is like over 300,000, and they want like $5 or $6 grand for it. Like this truck's it's got 450,000 on, I think. So then he's like, then we do that, then the tranny will go, and it's like, yeah. So
yeah, because once you put that in, you're pretty much committing to that truck.
I know,
for the next while.
And it's super unfortunate because I just safetied it and like spent a lot of money safetying it, and then a couple weeks later that happened. So that's a tough bounce, but
they go
nothing
in threes.
On the safety. Yeah, they go in threes, and they did.
You got number 2.
Uh-huh.
You can tell them.
So that was number 1. Then last week, when was this? Wednesday? Then the trusty eco diesel goes down. The boys had it out mowing and said it was clunking a bit. The transmission was clunking a bit when it's shifting gears. It's like, all right. So I brought it down to the shop where the other one was, and dropped it off, went back, took the Jetta out to the job site. Throwback.
Gets the job done, though.
Right? So I dropped the eco diesel off. Then I'm telling him about my truck issues. And an hour or two later, he goes, sorry, be the bearer of bad news, but the eco diesel needs a new transmission. Ooh, yikes. So
Gotta love it.
So that was a tough 1-2 punch on the Brew Horse.
And that was
boys.
with what? Within like a couple days?
That was within 4 days, technically. So then, Eco Diesel goes down. Oh, the Big Walker mower goes down. That was the same day as the Eco Diesel. I mean, it was just a belt, not a big deal, but still just another thing to add onto the list. So that was fun. So yeah, I took the Jet on Friday to finish up a patio with the quick cut in the back and the Sen Explorer. It was money.
Get you from A to B, buddy. A to B.
Got the job done, and it got me to a spot where I could invoice them. So that was good.
You had to make money to pay for the new transmission.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a tough end to last week. Definitely.
The joys of small business, buddy.
Yeah. And then I was so excited about our new MT100, and today we're using it, and the track fell off. So that was just great. But
well, like I said, these things happen.
It's all exactly. And
it could always be worse.
It can always be so much worse. And I always say that. And I always say, like, so thankful for my guys. We have such a good team that, like, we can really get through anything. So it doesn't really bother me that much anymore, to be honest. It's just like,
it's just hard if you don't have a truck.
I know. And like,
we had 6 guys with one dually.
Yeah.
A regular cab dually at that.
We had
boys be sitting 5 wide in the front seat.
We had 3 of them were out in the dually yesterday. They got a lot done. But it was not ideal. So then it led me down the road of, well, I was asking you what I should do, because I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Like, what do I got to do here? Right. So, we went down the road of looking at new vehicles, and that ain't cheap. New trucks. Oh my gosh.
No, sir.
Whoa. That'll get you thinking. That'll get you thinking used, right?
Well, especially when you get up into like a 3/4 ton, and then you go up even more to a diesel, right? Then you're just like, holy fuck.
I know.
Well, you're jumping probably what, 20K, I guess, to
20 grand.
20K to go from half ton to 3/4 ton.
Yep.
And then another 20 grand to go to 3/4 ton diesel. And it's like, Jesus, you're at 100 grand by the time you're fucking.
That's what I know.
Get a new pickup truck.
I went and talked to the manager at Voisin's here, and she's really nice, Kim. But going through the numbers, I'm like, this is not cheap, boys. Like,
no.
Ooh. So went down that path, tried that out. That was good. Then went on Kijiji and Marketplace. You can't go wrong there, right? And found a 2020 3/4 ton 6.4 liter Hemi up in Hanover for sale. Has 33,000 K on it. And I know. It was the last one of this batch he ordered, and we decided to go for it. So just like that,
pick it up this week.
We're going to try to pick it up this week. So that was a expensive 2 weeks, you could say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if you could figure out a way to get those Dodges, the other ones fixed up, like you're going to keep the Eco Diesel, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, the Eco Diesel,
so you're going to keep the Eco Diesel, get that fixed up, and you have your truck back.
And and like we were at the point where like we needed a new 3/4 ton or another 3/4 ton, probably.
Yeah.
The little Ram 1500 can only do so much, right?
It probably struggled a bit. Did you haul in the dump trailer and stuff with it too?
No, it can't carry the dump trailer. That's the thing
heavy?
too. It's too. It can just carry the lawn trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sucks. It gets it, and it's like limited, right?
Right. So I know and I was thinking about a 1500 again, right? But I'm limited.
I think if you go with the those new 1500s.
Oh yeah.
If you're buying like a 2024, like I was looking at. I think it was like an F-150 or 50, whatever I was looking at. Will haul like 13,000 pounds. I'm like, Jesus
wow,
Christ. Like,
really?
I think it was like might have been an F-150, whatever it was, whatever package or whatever. But
that's aggressive.
Like, Jesus, like that's hauling,
like right? That's hauling. I know.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good move too. A new 1500,
but it's also still a $70,000 truck.
That's what I So yeah, the one we found was like a little. It was like half of that, right? So I mean, it's used. It has some K on it, but I mean, 33,000. That's nothing to me. Like,
That's pretty low,
it's pretty low. So we feel good about it.
especially for a 4-year truck. That's like 8,000 kilometers a year.
Well, I know it's like nothing. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about it. So
Well, you sent
I'm
me a
sure
picture of it. It looked good in the picture.
Yeah,
anyways,
it looks like a beast, eh? Yeah, it's
long.
eight.
That
it's an
8-foot bed
box.
is long.
I know. So I'm thinking I want to put the dump insert in it from the dually. I was talking to you about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I would definitely.
I think
Or
that's
I said get another one, and you have two.
Get it-
You can
it's
never
either-
have enough
Yes.
things that dump.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either move it or get a new one. So
Yeah.
no. So no, that was good. We got it figured out. So it's all
Making
good.
decisions, making moves.
Making moves. Yep. And you're helping me make those moves. I always chat with you about what these big purchases.
Don't give me credit till it works.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
to take
know.
the blame
Yeah,
if it
okay.
doesn't.
The fuck it and figure it out might backfire.
Yeah. Then it's fuck
no.
you.
Yeah.
Frig off.
Yeah, fuck you, hotter session. Yeah.
Fuck you, frig off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
when something doesn't work.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
But-
we're booked we're booked pretty solid till like and to the end of August, so
For work?
I feel yeah,
Nice.
a couple more patios coming through and just random stuff. So I feel good about how things
Like
are going.
install work or like maintenance?
Yeah,
or
install
little-
work.
Yeah?
Install work. Yeah. And
Are you
the
getting much
lawn
planting stuff?
planting.
Yeah. Or is it
Um,
mostly hardscaping?
Yeah, mostly hardscaping, and like we still get some cleanups coming through, and
Yeah.
no, we have some nice like couple tree plant, like a couple nice 7-foot tall mature trees at some spots, and so
Nice.
all MT work, right?
Let's go. Put
So
that
I've-
puppy to work.
Oh,
Hey,
and,
like-
and if,
Besides the track popping off.
oh, the thing is a beauty, man. It's so
Just
happy with.
Thinking how you did so long without one.
Yeah, I wish I would have got it last
Pulled
year.
the
and
trigger
started.
years ago.
Like honestly, and it's just like now I can do the work, the MT work, right?
Yeah, you can.
Which
like,
I would,
people aren't going to call you for work that
Weeding.
you can't do.
yeah, right. And that was,
Yeah.
I would shy away from it because I'm like, I just didn't have the machine, right? And to rent all
Or-
the time is a nuisance.
Or you'd have to rent, and then it's
Yeah, it's
if
like
say if you have to put $1,000 on for the rental of the machine for the week, you're now
Yeah.
$1,000. Like even if you and Jim Bob next door price the
Right.
job the exact same, but then you got to throw $1,000 rental fee on there.
Jim Bob's
You're out
probably
to get-
getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
Or you have to go the other way and charge the same price and just eat some of that rental cost, and you're making
Right.
less. But
Right.
now that you got it, you can kind of expand and
yeah, now
do
we-
whatever, right?
I know. So that's
So-
been great. Yeah, we ripped out a bunch of stumps last week with it, and so
I
that
thought
was,
you were stuck.
Yeah, oh no,
You sent me
we
the Snapchat. You had the rope hanging off the front of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
fuck, boys got
Oh,
her
here we-
buried
yeah.
already. Day 2.
yeah, day 2, it's done.
But that was the job that I think I looked at that with you in the
Yeah,
winter, right? Yeah, yeah.
that-
About pulling all
100%.
the
We did a design.
pulling all the big evergreens down.
Yeah, pulling the evergreens down. So that was interesting. But I mean, it was easy with the MT.
Is that what you
Right?
had the rope on it for? Tie it on and just like
Yeah.
notch the bottom and pull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just to pull it out. And so
yeah.
I don't know. I was all before like, oh, this is gonna be such a job and all this stuff. And then I thought, Tyler, we got the MT. We're laughing. We can
Mhm.
do this quick. And we did. So that was great.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man. I think it'll save you. What a sound!
what a
It'll
s-
save you a lot of time and headache and bullshit.
time, labor, and
Bullshit.
bullshit. Yes.
Yeah.
Never wheelbarrowing again. Or
And you got forks for it too, right?
yeah, I did, which I'm very happy with. I did
What
that.
kind of weight will that lift?
That's a good question. I know it can't do a full skid of pavers. However,
Yeah,
heavy
that's
that
probably
is.
what, like
That's
26,
aggressive.
2,800 pounds?
I think it's good for 1,200 pounds. I want
Okay.
to say that's what he was saying.
So
to
you'd
me.
probably be pretty close for like a pallet of mulch.
Yeah. I
There you
know what
go.
you're. Yeah, there you. Now I can have.
Even if you take like the top like 5 rows off like a pallet?
Yeah.
Then
And
you got
then-
like 5 yards on there.
And just hide her in the shop.
No,
I think
that's not what I was thinking
Well-
at all. I mean, like on a job site.
Oh yeah,
You bring a
and then
whole
bring
pallet
it.
with you, pick the pallet off. One guy drives around, one guy throws the
And-
bags off.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
How is it turf? Like, does it do much damage to the turf?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Like you can't
It'll
be.
tear up.
Oh yeah, you can't be just turning around and stuff. You gotta
Mhm.
like kind of line it up to do a straight shot.
Mm.
You can turn a little bit, but like it's pretty intense. It digs in. So
Yeah.
we have some mats though. We pull out and some.
Oh, you
old
do have some
hor-
mats, do you?
Yeah,
Ground
we
mats?
got some horse mats.
Oh,
We
they
got
work.
given them. We got them for free, so it's like, well, it works.
Perfect. Because
Right?
those other mats are like $300 a
Oh
piece.
yeah, 509 Tyler sells them, right?
I think so. Does he sell them or have them?
I think he's selling them, or he was
Oh,
selling
maybe,
them
I don't
last year. But I know I was like, oh, do I get some mats? But yikes, that gets expensive in a hurry.
Really, I really should have some.
Do you guys?
I don't.
Yeah, right. You just
No.
fix the lawn after,
Basically, we just price. I just
Yeah.
price in
and that's what I've
for-
been doing.
X amount
Okay.
of dollars to.
Right.
And the boys, they carry like a couple, like we'll carry like a bale of soil. Like if they're bringing the excavator into the backyard, like they'll take like 2 bales of soil with them in the
Okay.
enclosed, and they always keep a 50-pound bag of seed in there.
Right.
So then they'll just like come out, top dress their tracks, and overseed it on the way out.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah,
I guess that's
pretty
what
much.
we've been doing too. So nice.
Mhm.
Right. Oh, here's a good one. We finished a patio last week. Went really good.
Mhm.
The customer really liked to come out and, add her 2
Inspect.
cents in every once in a while, and it started to get really fucking annoying. If I'm going to be honest, if I'm being honest, and it was hot as crap last week, right?
Oh yeah, you guys had that same heat we
So
had.
like,
those
it
couple
was
days.
feels
Yeah,
like
yeah.
41 the one
Yeah.
day, and like we're there trying to finish it up, and it's just like one after it's just like comes out, something to say. So how do you deal with that? Because I know you don't like that. Oh, and that's a good
That's how I
start
deal
to
with it.
dealing. Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was she coming out to ask for? Like questions about like what
It
you were
was-
doing, why you were doing it, or just like making comments?
It was just like clarifying things that like she, in my opinion, already knew, and we already told her, and like it was like here's it, like a little bit of the poly sand was like a little off in the one area, and she's like, oh, I was like pressure washing the patio, and I'm like, whoa, like you can't be like just hammering this patio like because she's trying to scrub it off, right? So
Yeah.
she's just like, I think she had the water just cranked on this area, and it kind of mucked a little of the sand up. So it's just
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, is that going to come out? And it's just like, well, you did it. So like, you're killing me here. I
You
don't
know,
know.
you get a
It's-
customer to stay inside.
turn the machines on and just that's what
Fire
you
the
said.
fire this off and cut some brick without a
Yeah,
hose going.
yeah, just cut some spare brick.
Yeah, just duster. Well, it just depends, right? Like
Yeah, it was, and like my
if we're doing this job hourly,
yeah,
I don't
I'll
give a
talk.
fuck.
I'll,
I'll talk to you for 7 hours if you
yeah,
want.
good point.
But if we give you a price and we have like 3 days to do this, and you're
Mhm.
out 6 times a day,
yeah, I'm not.
and like my guys will deal with it. The guys doing like
Yeah.
the brick work, because like when I'm not really doing
I
the
know.
brick stuff, right? But the boys,
No,
do.
I know.
And they'll just be like, excuse me, if they come out in the morning, like they'll talk whatever for a second with a customer.
Which I like doing that.
Say,
Like,
here's our
here's-
plan for the day.
yeah,
Here's what we're gonna do. Any questions? If they say no, perfect.
Let her
back
rip.
to work.
yeah,
And then if they keep coming out, they'll be like, "Look, we literally can't get anything done if you," in like a
Keep-
polite kind of manner,
yeah.
right?
I
But like,
know. Yeah, right.
if you keep interrupting us, we're not going to get anything done. So we got 3
Yeah.
days to finish it. So
I know.
you
So
gotta
you-
stop.
yeah, you gotta stop. Yeah, and I kind of knew this coming in because my buddy did the deck at this house beautiful deck.
Okay.
I posted something on the Brew Horse page on
Yeah,
it.
So you knew she was a docker.
So he warned us coming in. He went, "Oh, she's like, she likes it looking a certain way," and I have no problem with that at all. But very picky.
I got a good story about this.
Yeah, let her rip.
Yeah. So we were doing a job. I don't know when it was, a couple of years ago or whatever. And this guy was doing a bunch of interior renovations, and we were doing all the work outside. We were probably there for like 2 weeks. And this guy that was doing the inside stuff, he was there for like 3 months because it just kept like changing and adding and going back over things and all this stuff.
Okay.
So the guy started bringing, because the customer literally follow him around and like ask him questions and like point shit out and change it and all this.
Okay.
The fucking contractor started bringing his wife or girlfriend,
Okay.
was paying her $18 an hour and billing the customer for her to be there. And she sat and talked to her for 8 hours a day.
No way.
To keep her out of his hair. So he could get the job fucking done. I'm like, that's fucking incredible.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Oh, because she'd like sit there and like the customer would show like his wife like Pinterest boards and this and that.
Yeah,
and, like,
right.
She would just go over for like 8 hours a day, just sit there and chop it up about fucking interior renovation.
Yeah.
And he would get nothing done, right? So that's why he started bringing
Right.
her.
So then he could actually get some stuff done.
Yeah. So he'd be downstairs working, and the wife would be upstairs chatting it up with the customer.
Oh, that's classic.
Which is hilarious.
That's hilarious. Okay. There you go.
So there you go. That's how you deal with it. Bring your wife.
I like the turning the quick cut on and just cutting some stone. I like that one.
I heard it. Someone said that. I forget. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about it. They're like, "Yeah,
I heard that somewhere.
Hire the old fucker up and let her rip."
Yeah, I love it. Huh? I guess I was doing that at the front because the MT we had going at the front, and then I wouldn't like turn it off when she'd come out because I'm like, I'm not turning this off. Like,
but it's also like you just tell them it's like a safety thing too, right? Like,
If
the boys are swinging around with excavators and skid steers and whatever else,
stay
and
inside.
Then this little old lady's coming bopping through the yard.
Yeah,
they're not expecting her to be there, and they're backing out of a pile of gravel and fucking squish her. Then what?
Yeah, that would be bad too.
I'm fucked.
So. Yeah. Safety. That's a good one.
Safety.
I know other people deal with this, so that's why I thought I'd bring it up.
No, that's like I said. It just depends. Like I said, I have no problem talking with them, kind of going over stuff.
Oh yeah, I love talking. Yeah,
to an extent.
I know. Yeah, I know. I went to see 4 or 5 people yesterday and just felt like I didn't do anything. I was just talking to people all day. I said, Martin, I didn't get anything done. It's just talking. Then I called you a couple times.
Yeah, I talked to you. Well, on that drive, I probably talked to you 2 hours.
Yeah, out of the 10-hour drive.
I think on the 5-hour drive there, I think I was on the phone for probably 4 hours and 50 minutes of it.
Which is huge.
Yeah, just talking bullshit to people.
Nice. Like what we're doing right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Classic.
Just love shooting the shit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I have a good one. This is funny, actually. So this was last week. So we mow these 2 little spots on the other side of town. They'd definitely be our like our shittiest mows, definitely. Like the one's a bi-weekly. It's a rental home and whatever.
Yeah.
We charge them pretty good to do it, so it's all good. So it's bi-weekly, so the grass is growing like banana lands in the spring, right? So grass is 1.5 feet tall, right? At this rental house, and the beds are like, there's no beds, it's all grass, right? So this tenant decides to plant a little bleeding heart in the middle of the lawn, like beside her steps, but in the lawn. Like no bed.
No, nothing around it. Just slapped it in the grass.
Just dug it and put it in. And I was like, okay. So the boys come by. You can't even see it because there's 1.5 feet of grass, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to obviously dummy it all, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know the story, of course.
No,
so the boys hammer the bleeding hearts, right to the ground. So then I get an email from the guy who owns the home because the tenant emailed him. And she's like, oh, the landscape company totally ruined my plants and blah, 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 blah. And I want them replaced and all this stuff. And I said, dude, tell her to make a flower, or like, we'll make a flower bed. Like,
Yeah,
do you want us to make a flower? I said, can we make a flower bed so this doesn't happen again?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, I don't. Like, he doesn't want to spend money, obviously, right? On his rent, which, whatever, I get it. So then I said, do you want us to make a little bed and then we can plant it? Like, and we'll pay for the damn bleeding heart. I don't care. Yeah. So anyways, I said, okay, I'll replace it for her. It's all good and whatever. So I added it to my list, right? So then 2 weeks later, she puts this like little dinky fence up that's like so thin and it's dark
in the
green.
middle of the lawn. You whippersnip.
No, in her, yeah, it was where her like little bed was, right? Yeah. So then the boys are like, oh, like the bed, right? We'll avoid it. So then they go along it, but obviously they can't see this little dark green fence.
Yeah.
That she put in there.
Explodes.
So they fucking nail the fence. Goes everywhere.
With the mower?
No, with the trimmer.
The trim.
Like,
yeah.
You can't. Actually, it might even have been the mower. I don't even know.
But it's gone now.
But it's super gone. So another message. Hey, the landscapers like destroyed my fence. You need to hire new landscapers that blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
you need to get a new fucking tenant.
Sounds like a drop to me.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of buddies with the guy who owns the house. So it's like, hey, no worries. I'll
just tell her to stop putting shit in the fucking lawn.
That's what I did say. Oh my gosh. Said, make a little, like, make it obvious, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So then it was like, okay. So last week, early in the week, I'm like, we just had a bunch of stuff in Elmira and I go, I got to get this stupid bleeding heart job off the unscheduled jobs list, right?
Yeah.
So I said to Isaiah on like Tuesday, I'm like, hey man, like I got a $20 bleeding heart. It was like 2 feet high.
A big fucker.
Yeah. So it's like, we can see this thing, right? So I said, all right, Isaiah, go. And Isaiah does co-op with us. He's done school now, but so he was working from 11 a.m. to end of the day, right? So he wouldn't see all the places we do. So I said, okay, Isaiah, go to Center Street, throw that bleeding heart in beside her stairs. Oh yeah, okay, sounds good. So he goes and does it, and I knock it off the list, forget about it. Then on Friday, when I took the boys golfing, right? Remember that 2 Fridays ago? We were having some beers and, we were eating after. And then we were like joking about the bleeding hearts because I golfed with the tenant's boyfriend. Okay. So the tenant's boyfriend golfed with me, RJ, my buddy Wyatt, and him. Yeah. So it was like, and then I kind of like joked about the bleeding heart on the course. Like it was like, oh, like I got him to put it in. It's all good and whatever. Didn't think about it. And then at dinner, we were all talking about it. And like Gibby like mentioned like, oh, where did you put it? And then he's like, oh, I just put it in like the front flower bed. And then they're like, there's no flower beds there. And then I could see Isaiah's wheels turning and he's like, oh shit, I put it at the wrong
Where'd
house.
You put it?
He put it at the other Center Street house.
Oh. You cut right out, but I think he said, I don't know what he said, but I assume.
Okay. So he put it at the wrong house.
He planted it at the wrong house?
Yeah.
Sweet. Did someone knock him out and be like,
no one said anything.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, these are like, they're like not they'd be our two lower on the scale list here. So I don't think anyone noticed. So
did he go get it?
Well, so we're having dinner and we're like, there's 5 of us and the boys are like, let's fucking go get it right now and replant it. And I'm like, boys, this sounds like a bad idea. So I'm like, well, we just golfed with the guy. Like, he's a beauty. So whatever. Let's go do it. Who cares? So we go to the first Center Street. Isaiah runs up, just yanks it out. Came out like butter.
Yeah. Well, it's probably freshly fucking
Well,
planted.
it was super fresh. Pulls it out. He's giggling, coming back, right? So then we go like 45 seconds up the road to the house that we were supposed to plant it in. And we get out and we're probably loud and whatever. So then like we went and we threw a shovel in the ground, dug it up a bit. And then Buddy, who I just golf with, he's like, kind of looks like at the window by the door, opens the door. He's like, "Oh, hey, Broops, what's going on?"
That's
like, "Oh, what's up,
jokes.
What's up, dude?" I said, "Oh, so funny about this bleeding heart. We totally planted it in the wrong house, so we're back to put it where it belongs." So that was hilarious.
That's pretty good.
So that was a good
That's
one.
a good Friday story.
That was a good Friday. Yeah, we put it in at
Friday
at 7 p.m. or so. So we got the bleeding heart planted.
Customer service 101.
Customer service. Yeah.
What do you okay, here going back to that, but like the fence and all that little bullshit. Because I have customers that do that all the time. Especially with those like dog shit solar lights.
Mm-hmm.
So like the ones they're literally like the most garbage plastic.
Yeah.
You like look at them the wrong way and they fall apart.
Yes.
What do you do with all those that the customers just like slap them in the middle of the lawn?
Not in the middle,
but like along, like we get customers that do it all the time. Like say if they have like a walkway.
Yeah.
They'll stick them in like the lawn, like 2 inches over.
Will.
And they'll put like a couple in a row or like the outside edge of like a flower bed.
Okay.
And if you whip it, they're gonna explode.
Explode. I've done it.
Like, are you taking everyone out, whipping that area, and then putting them back in?
No. No one puts them in the lawn. I've never came across in the lawn. In the flower beds, though, definitely.
Oh, we get them in the lawn all the time.
But they're in the lawn, eh? No one would do that.
Rude.
Really?
We had one customer, I asked him multiple times, like, can you like put them like, we'd move them to the flower bed.
Yeah.
And they'd take them out and put them in the lawn.
Oh
and literally, like, I did it probably like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. And then I just said, fuck it.
Keep doing this.
I literally I didn't whip it. So I left like a space around them all. And then we get emails like, how come they're not whipped? I'm like, well, these fucking lights are in there.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
And if I whip by it, they're going to explode. They're like, no, they won't break. I'm like, perfect. All right. Next week, fucking center. Split them all in half. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I don't care. So then, like, each week, they kept putting them back.
They did.
So every week, the fucking little lights would get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. And that, like, at one point, they were probably like an inch off the ground. And I'm like,
now the
I don't know what
lights.
the fuck you want me to do? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna hit them again.
I'm not taking out 12 lights.
No.
To mow your lawn. We mow your lawn the same day every week. Take them out ahead of time, or I'm just gonna fucking muck them, or I'm gonna run them over the lawnmower and shoot them into the fucking abyss. But yeah, so it's.
That's awesome.
I've always asked people like, "What do you do with these?" And they're like, "We don't get them." But I'm like, "Oh, it's fucking brutal." There you go. There's my pet peeve of the week.
Yeah,
people that put dog shit lights in the fucking lawn.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. No one puts them in the lawn around for us.
But like no one here does like landscape, like actual landscape lighting. Like that's not a thing. So just people buy these like $2 lights from like Home Depot and they go on sale. With a little plastic stick 6 inches tall.
I know what you mean.
Cram it in the lawn. I'm like, fuck.
They're ass.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I used to replace them, then I just said, this is stupid.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, so it's in like our service agreement, like lights in the lawn are to be
moved
prior to mowing or put in beds or
sounds like
responsible for damage.
Sounds like you should almost take that part out.
And just run them all over.
Yeah. Lights are fair game. Put it in the agreement.
Yeah. Big bold letters. Your Dollarama lights
will
my
be taken.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Will be split in fucking half.
Yeah. That's classic.
Because even if you try, if you like, I know like I think you have 94s or 91. They have like that dial on them where you can like feather down the power on them.
Okay.
Does your trimmer have that, like the speed dial?
Oh, that's the 94s, I think.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
My 94s have that. So like, even with that, you turn the dial like down to zero, like basically zero.
Yeah.
And it's like bending the grass over, and it will still break the fucking things.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now it's just fuck it and
just run them over and be done with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
No kidding.
And try to upsell them on regular landscape lighting in their flower beds.
Yeah.
Or
'cause
metal.
That's
Buy a metal one. It's like $1 more.
yeah, right. And they're way better.
Yeah,
Not
the
way
plastic
better,
ones are
but-
fucking junk.
Oh, they're
But anyway.
so garbage.
There you go. There's my pet peeve for this Monday or Tuesday or
Oh.
whatever day it is.
It's Tuesday today, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fucking Tuesdays.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This summer is flying by. Like it's
It
June
is.
25th.
Mind blowing. That
I can't even
Monday
believe
is
it,
Canada
man.
Day.
Yeah. Shout out to Canada. Canada
Fuck
Day.
yeah, Canada.
Fuck
Happy
yeah.
birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday, boys and girls.
Man, that's
Yeah.
why, like, the last 6 months, like, where the fuck? Like, the fact that we're at episode 24 of this.
Yeah. I remember
Like, Doing
I know.
episode 1 and it was dog shit. And we got
Yeah. In the
The-
garage. Yeah, I,
I think
remember
like
that.
episode 1 through 3 or 4 were pretty
pretty
like I
sus,
said.
but no, we're fine.
well, like anything like that, right? It takes a while to kind
Oh
of
yeah, 100%.
even just get used to like talking and do like a
Yeah.
camera and do a mic or whatever, right? It was
Yeah,
so
I know,
weird
I
at
did-
first.
I had to get used to that a bit too. I know.
Yeah.
It is a
I mean,
little
we
different.
redid a few times.
Yeah, we did. We redid the first one, right? Yeah,
I think so.
I think we did a
I
couple,
think it was, yeah, we redid a few, yeah.
and then we left a few out. So
Yeah, we definitely ditched a couple and
yeah, we ditched a few hard.
6 months later, here we are.
You're still back at it, so I
Yeah.
love it. Nice. Oh, I got something too. Yeah, everyone knows we're helping to give away that truck, right? With Ken at Stripe Life.
Stripe Life, yeah.
Yeah, so if everyone can go to my link tree and sign up and like enter for that truck, I will help whoever. If someone from Canada wins this thing, I will help get it for you. Like I
Fuck
don't
yeah.
know whatever that means. I will help you.
Whatever that entails.
Yeah, whatever that if you're in Ontario and we got to go for a tour, I'm down.
There you go.
So like I'll figure it out. So
I hope
someone
I win,
wins
then
some.
you got to get it fucking shipped out to Cape Breton.
Now you're talking. You got to enter. Yeah.
I did. I entered.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
You entered.
I filled it out and did. There's a
Nice.
bunch of ways to enter too, isn't there?
Oh
Like a bunch of
yeah, and
different-
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
need an email. It's nothing too
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah, it was pretty simple.
yeah, nice. Yeah, if anyone wants to win, this truck's sick too.
It's a pretty dope truck. I don't think I'd use it
coulda
for
used
work.
that.
I think
Coulda
I'd
really
just
used it.
I think I'd use that for like a personal vehicle.
It's too
a
nice.
Sick old truck.
I know. That's what I
Yeah.
said. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't. It'd probably be the
I
new
say that
lawn
now.
rig. Yeah, I know. Same.
I'd probably rig the fuck out of it and be
Yeah, it'd be
using
just
it
a
for
unit.
It'd be hauling an excavator tomorrow.
Oh,
But
yeah, just dying.
yeah,
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
funny. But
But-
no, that's gonna be that'll be cool because that is 4th of July. We're giving that
America
away.
Day.
The Big America. Yeah. So Ken's giving that away, and I just repost what he does. But we're in on the giveaway. We helped contribute to the truck, so we're giving it away too, right?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. So that's cool. And Cenix is sponsoring that with us as well. So
Oh, are they?
yeah, they paid for like half the truck, and then Ken and I kind of
Split the rest?
Yeah, kind
Nice.
of thing. So anyways, so that's a cool give back to the green industry, right?
Yep.
So another cool real cool Cenix thing I told you about yesterday. Cenix, unfortunately only one of us can go, so I am going. Cenix is bringing me to the Brickyard 400 in Indianapolis, Indiana for the NASCAR race. So that's cool.
That's cool as fuck.
Cool as right? Because Cenix has a car. I didn't
Oh,
really.
like, I feel
they
like
got-
a lot of these brands do.
I
'Cause
know.
I know when I went with Kubota, I remember afterwards.
Yeah.
and, like, they gave like a gift bag or whatever. It might actually, yeah, like it's right.
Yeah, whip it out.
Yeah, like there's like the Kubota.
Oh, that's
They
ballin'.
have like Kubota cars,
and they have
like
trucks.
the
I
number
think.
one, like yeah. So they have like
Oh,
like the
that's
Pro
ballin'.
or Ross Chastain. I guess
Quite
that's
a
Buddy's
name.
name that races for them. But yeah, so it's like
All
the
right.
NASCAR. Like Kubota has like a
See, I knew Kubota had a car.
yeah.
So
So like even some of the hats and stuff I had like Kubota racing and shit on it.
Oh,
I never knew what
okay.
it was, but that's I just thought
That's
they had
what it
really
is.
fast lawnmowers, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah, they're just real fast.
yeah, real fucking fast.
Real fast.
But now they're
Yeah.
like race, like yeah. So it's like a bunch of those big brands do, right? So it's pretty
Yeah,
cool
like
to
Ferris has a car, or they did last year. I think they have
Yeah.
a car again.
yeah.
So yeah, I was super stoked about that. I used to be a big NASCAR fan way back in the day. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff
I don't
Gordon.
think I ever watched a race. in
Not
my
even
entire
any
life.
races. I was
No.
into it, but
No.
so that's super cool. I think we're going out for dinner with the driver on Friday. I'm like, what? How did you even get
To
how'd
race
you even do
Saturday.
that?
Is he race Saturday or Sunday?
He races Sunday.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't get him drunk Friday.
Oh
night.
yeah, I know. Yeah, yikes. We need the Senex car to be good.
yeah, yeah. Need to represent.
Yeah, I know, right? So that'll be cool. Yeah, and I think he's got us like pits passes, and so that'll be pretty cool. So
Pretty dope.
I will be filming everything, and I'll be taking you guys along for the ride. I will be that awkward guy filming just
The
to
awkward
get
guy
it for
with the
the
GoPro strapped on his forehead.
yeah. I want to get the videos for the fans. So
Let's go.
whatever
I know
I
you mentioned
do.
your
coming with.
Ferris. How you liking that?
Well, I haven't really been.
You haven't really used it.
Haven't used it.
Gibby's
which is-
all about it, eh?
Gibby and Jiraiya have been mowing all the grass for us.
Yeah.
And they are so about it. He's like,
How do they like it versus the walkers? Because they're big walker guys.
I know. That's not a fair comparison, right? Because like a walker,
I was just trying to set you up.
I know you're trying to grind my gears.
Yeah, they're
it's
two
not.
completely different things.
Yeah, I'm loving it though. Well, the Ferris versus the 60-inch walker, the Ferris mops the floor with it.
yeah.
That big walker though stripes the best out of all of our machines. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah,
And
better.
is that the one with the bagger?
Nope, the bagger stripe's beautiful too.
Yeah.
The bagger
But
hasn't even turned on in a month though,
Yeah.
since we got done spring. Like,
Yeah. And you won't use that now again till the fall, will you?
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an extra. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was good to have it. I was good to have a backup.
Oh, that's what I learned 2 years ago.
That's what you just learned.
vital.
That's what you just learned last
I just
week.
learned
with
that's what
trucks.
I learned today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy all the backups you need, but
Yeah.
no, we like it. The boys they said you didn't realize how much a difference it was until you went back on the Cub Cadet.
Oh, like hopping back on that afterwards.
How rough it is, right? The Cub
Yeah.
Cadet is. And again,
Yeah.
shout out to the Cub Cadet. It got us to where I
It
am
got you
in
from
my
A to B.
lawn. Yeah, and it's helped me get to where I am now with the lawn mowing business. So I'll always say that about the Cub, but the Ferris is knocking it out of the park 100%. Like Gibby and Tyler are going to do a tug of war with it. I'm like, the poor Cub Cadet you're going to be dragging it all over the lawn.
Oh, like you're gonna do like a tie the two of them together
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, and have they were racing them last Friday down the laneway.
fuck.
And
I
they
did
had-
that fucking two Kubotas, but I was stuck. I was fucking
really?
buried like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, I had to tug myself out with the little 36.
Oh, nice. Oh,
I was-
yeah.
Yeah, I
You
had the
said
video.
some
Of it.
snaps.
I was just driving along, and I don't know, like it was dry too. Like everywhere else was dry, and like,
Right.
all four tires just went.
Shonk. Wow.
Oh yeah, I was
Not
up
bad,
over.
eh?
I was up over the back tires. It was probably like 12 inches of mud,
Oh.
and
yeah,
I was by myself, and I'm like, "Fuck me!" But I ended up getting the
Wow.
36 and tugging it, and I got
And
her
you-
out eventually. It only took me about a half hour and a fuckload of sweat.
And you got it. Yeah, you
Oh,
got
I
it.
got it. I'm like, I'm not calling one of the boys to drive 30
No.
minutes
Yeah, I'm committed.
to get me. I'm like, I'll leave the mower here.
Yeah.
I'll go mow with the 36 and let the mud dry and pull it out
Yeah,
later.
nice. Pull it out later.
But no,
Hey,
it
that would
was,
have worked.
it was a mess.
That's a
but-
doozy. Yeah, it sucks when that happens.
Oh, it's
but
fucking brutal.
it's just annoying. Just, yeah.
And
Ruins your day.
it's not even like it was wet and we were mowing. Like if it was wet, like I'm an idiot. It's my fault.
Yeah, right.
But like, I guess where
yeah.
it is in the back court, like I normally don't mow that. It's one of the ones the boys will normally do. I was just helping out, and then like
Yeah.
it's a back corner of a yard where there's like I guess there's like a French drain and a dry well or something back there. And
Oh, so it
I had no.
sits.
I just literally just found the one wet spot with all 4 tires all at
You
once.
just
and
went
it just
cruising in.
dropped her. Yeah,
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't have been with the truck. I would have been like it's a fenced in backyard.
Oh, so you would have been.
I would have been screwed.
It was the 36 or nothing.
It was the 36. Well, the 48 fits back, so you get a 48 back.
Okay, nice.
But
That's
yeah,
not bad.
no.
Wow, that's a doozy.
But,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, if anyone's also wondering, we haven't booked the Airbnb yet for Kentucky, but
I think we rallied some troops though. We got 2 new guys coming with us.
Let's talk about that. That's huge. Couple new members.
Couple buddies from couple more East Coasters.
I want some more East Coast presence with us.
Oh, I got you.
I want some. Okay, I like
Eddie.
that. Got you.
Yeah, Eddie. He runs.
Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle. I was supposed to head up there this weekend, but I was supposed to spray, and then it didn't happen because the weather was shit. The weather was nice, but apparently when it's nice out on a Saturday, everybody wants to spend the fucking weekend in their yard and don't want the guy spraying herbicide, and they can't use it for 3 hours. So I got fucked.
So that didn't work.
That's a whole other
episode.
That's a whole other fucking thing. But yeah, no. So Eddie, I just met him last year up in Moncton through a few buddies or whatever.
Okay.
Right on duty, owns Port City Lawn Care.
Okay.
Just outside of St. John there in New
Nice.
Brunswick. He was fired up. He's
nice. Good.
He's a good time.
He's a good ad.
First time I met him, he's like, I'm coming for a beer, and then he came to met us in the hotel for a beer. And I said, you'll stay for another one. He's like,
a beer.
All right,
that goes with you.
And then the next thing you know, got everybody's rubber arms going.
Yep, 12 beers later.
3:30 in the morning.
Wow, a lot more than 12.
Yeah. So he was pumped us telling him about it.
Okay.
And then my other buddy Nick, that's who Boydco. I buy some fertilizer and stuff off him.
Okay.
He was he's been wanting to go forever because he does a lot of like brand deal, like not brand deals, but like he sells like golf equipment, a bunch of different brands and that sort of stuff. So he wants to go and like meet with a bunch of suppliers and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, he was fired up, and I was like, "Fuck it, we'll get a big old Airbnb and we'll just get the crooked crib or the crooked Canadian, the crooked stripes Canadian,
something wild
house,
Canada house.
We'll come up with some crazy name for it.
Well, you'll think of a good name for it.
Yeah. And I'm trying to convince Travis, the guy who came down plowing for me in the winter.
Yep, the loader guy.
I mentioned him a few times, but we'll see what happens there. He's
we can
tied
get
up
him
on a big job. He's actually working on a job right now at one of the golf courses in New Brunswick, where I guess the PGA or something is hosting an event. So he's hammering out brickwork now. You got to prove. Like, I guess the job got to prove like the 1st of June and has to be done by the 1st of July. And they just added a shitload of
so he's just giving
her fucking swamped.
Wow. Okay, so he'll be busy. Okay.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna see if we can convince him to. But
yeah, at least he won't
get a
be
few
flying
East Coast
alone.
boys out there.
Yeah, bring them on. I love it. I love chilling with the East Coast boys. So nice, and you guys love the drinks. I love drinking. I usually get along with East Coast guys and girls, so
there's not too many people we don't get along with.
No, that's true. I get along with pretty much everyone.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If we get like because you got what? Yeah. There's me, you, and 3 of your employees.
3 of my guys.
Well, yeah, so Tyler and
Tyler, Isaiah, Jariah, or Tyler Gibster and Jariah.
Yeah, and then me.
It's gonna be a time.
You and those two come if we get Travis. And I know we were talking to, I know we mentioned the Sticks in them before, but
the classic crew. I don't know if they're going to try.
I don't know if they're going or not. Are they?
They're never really into it. So if they're listening, hit us up.
Come on, Sticks, figure your shit out.
Yeah, Sticks and Aaron. I feel Aaron needs to come again. That was fun. That was a good time. So
that was a fucking mint time.
That was a good time.
It'll be good. It'll be a good
Maybe
time
it'll
for
be
sure.
Stix's. I guess it'll be Stix's
Stix's
birthday again. So that it
Fix, you
will
gotta
be.
come celebrate your birthday with these
Yeah.
guys you met once.
You got to go on the bull again, Stix. That's classic.
Classic quip.
Classic. I can't wait for it, and it's already not.
It's not even
already
that far away, which
I
is
know,
the wild fucking
which is
thing.
why
Like,
we need to probably get on the Airbnb
yeah, like
now.
probably 7 weeks ago when we started talking about it.
But now we need a bigger one, so maybe it's good we held off, right?
That is true.
That's what I'm thinking. We'll get that together.
15 weeks away,
Okay.
which
So we
is
should-
wild because we've done 24
Wow.
episodes since.
Yeah, that is something.
When you start doing that math, that's fucking foolish.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. And we will be doing some live there, 100%.
Oh yeah, because you said you got
Oh.
like a mic setup and everything, right?
Oh, I'm going to bring everything so
Let's
we
go.
can do it. Because that's going to be so key.
Wait, do
The
I got to bring
Kentucky
this like
series.
this whole setup?
If you can just bring the mic and your headphones, maybe.
I could probably fit them in my backpack.
That's what I'm thinking. Not the arm.
up.
I don't think you need to bring the mic.
Oh,
arm.
I'll just hold it like a little peasant.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. We'll be all doing it. So.
Backpacker bus. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. Oh, honestly, especially for trips like these. So, yeah, we'll be. I also found out we're gonna set up a little Stripe Life Canada booth in the Ferris booth or a
That's
table.
fucking wild.
Right? Isn't
Getting
that sick?
getting your own little
Yeah,
table.
me and Ken. So I said to Martin, we gotta get a little Crooked Stripes action going on that table,
100%.
or a little banner, stand-up banner beside
Yeah,
it.
something.
I'll get something good for that. So
And I know we can talk. We should get like something for like a QR code or something. Like if you're
Yeah.
from Canada, scan this thing and win like a Canadian
Yes.
prize, so you don't have to take it on the
Yeah.
airplane home.
yeah, that's what Martin and I were saying
We'll come
too.
up with something.
Yeah, but just for Canadians.
Yeah,
That's what. Yeah, and then we'll ship it to you when you get home. So
yeah. When
I
you
like
get home, so
that.
you don't got to put it in your carry on.
right? Because that like one of them hard Yeti coolers that you'd have to check it.
Yeah.
And-
Fuck
and
that.
someone would probably just be like, "Well, I'm taking this.
Yeah. yeah.
It's mine, right?"
Just sell it in the parking lot for $40.
Well,
$400.
$400.
Yeah.
I know, right? Crazy. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, it's everyone's favorite part of the pod. Overrated or underrated? But this
There you
time
go.
it's going to be a little different. It's kind of like a choose your favorite type of thing. So, okay. And actually, also, I want to touch on tough loss for the Edmonton Oilers last night. I thought they had it. Didn't you watch it?
I watched it.
You
It's probably the first
crazy
hockey
guy.
game I watched
You
in.
dirty dog. You watched it.
I shouldn't have watched. I jinxed the boys. It's probably the first hockey game I watched since. Oh, gotta be 2015.
Wow, just a
Yeah,
coon's age ago.
it's been a minute.
Huh, yeah. Well, they lost. Tough loss for Edmonton. Tough loss for Canada. I felt like we needed a win, you know? We're just getting pummeled up here with all this shit, and we just needed a win, and
There's almost
just
next
couldn't
year.
get it. Yeah, there's always next year. Yeah, it's always
They
next
should just
year.
make a
You
super.
sound like a
Canada
Leaf
team.
fan. It's always next
They
year.
should just merge all 6 Canadian teams and just make one
Just
Canada
make
team.
powerhouse. We're never
Actually, I guess that's the
losing.
Olympics. But
Yeah, that's the Olympics, which that's
Yeah.
coming up too. So, anyways, tough L on the Edmonton Oilers, but they'll battle. Okay, here you go. All right. Would you rather? So this would be scoring the goal in a Stanley Cup Finals to win, or would you rather catch the winning touchdown catch in the Super Bowl, or winning 3-pointer in basketball, or let's go World Cup winner? What would you go with?
like out of those sports,
Out of those, or any professional sports? I just named a few.
like the winning.
Yeah, the winning. What would be? Yeah, the winning moment. What would you go with?
I'd probably go like World Cup
Yep.
because that's probably like one. They're probably the highest paid
Yeah.
And if any other sport, so they're probably making that Jesus money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And two, it's probably watched by way more fucking people
Yeah. So that
than
would put you
because
ahead.
like baseball, football, hockey, like that's
Pretty
North
small
America.
market. I know.
Yeah.
World Cup is the world.
That's the world, baby. You're
I
a fucking
know.
stud.
Yeah. And you're okay. You're going World Cup.
I'm going World Cup.
All right, that's fair. I
You're
like
going
what
you're going NHL because you're a
I like
hockey
what you're
guy.
saying, and I know what you're saying. I'm such a hockey guy, and every young hockey player's dream score a Stanley Cup winning goal, right? Of course. So I'm going NHL. I have to.
My young hockey player dream was to be able to stand up for longer than 5 minutes and learn to skate, but here we fucking are.
You did that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I like that. All right. Now we'll go back to a little more landscaping. Okay. What would be your favorite mulch color?
Hate red.
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
Between brown and black. I think it
I
kind of
know.
depends. It depends on the house or the property.
Totally.
But from a business standpoint,
Yep.
I'm taking black because if it fades a little, it looks like gray, and customers always want it topped up. Where if brown fades, it looks like dirt, and they like. We have a lot of customers that have brown that will push it to 2 years because it just looks like
Yeah, it looks fine.
dirt. But if you have black mulch that fades, it looks like fucking shit, and they want it done every year.
Huh.
So I'd go
Never
black.
thought of that.
I'd go black for business purposes.
Okay. And it seems like black has been more popular in the last like couple of years, has it not?
Oh yeah, we do. Like I think so far this year we did like 20, probably 21, 22 pallets of black versus
Okay.
10 brown and maybe 2 red.
Oh, you got a little red involved.
Oh yeah. No, we still have some people that are like
adamant on the red.
hardcore. But I mean, and don't get me wrong, there is some spots where red mulch.
Yeah.
As much as I fucking hate
know.
it, I can't believe I'm saying this somewhere where it's being recorded.
And
There's some spots it actually looks pretty fucking good.
I know.
I'll never tell a customer I'm glad they did that.
Yeah.
But like
I know.
Like I said, there's probably 3 spots we put down about 15 yards of red mulch a year over 3 spots. And it actually looks really
pretty
fucking good.
Yeah.
But and I think a lot of it has to do with if you have like a lot of evergreens.
Yeah,
all 3
contrast.
of those spots we do have like evergreens, like some yews and some stuff like that with some like dark green color. I find it grows really well. But besides that, I'd have to go black for favorite.
Yeah, okay. Going black. Okay. Yeah.
And we'll just delete this part where I just said red is all right.
Yeah,
in
we'll
some
just
locations.
cut that out. Yeah, because you don't want to
bleep it. And
you don't want anyone.
Mulch is good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well, I will agree with red. That's just a horse's ass of a color. Like I haven't done any red mulch.
I believe that would be brown, but
3. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done red for like 2 or 3 years because no one. Like there's one house in Elmira. It's got like a red roof, and they do the red mulch, and it actually looks all right.
Yeah.
But
we do like 2 pallets red a year.
Okay, and that's it.
And any new customer, I just we do black. We just do black or brown.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, it used to be so hard on hemlock around here. Was that ever a thing?
No.
Okay. So that's like natural, like no dyes and no.
I've done
supposed to be
one no dye mulch job. Looked wicked for the first about 3 weeks. Then it faded and looked like white dog shit through the whole beds.
Oh, really?
It was awful.
Oh, that's tough.
And the customer's like, "This looks terrible." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I
know.
told you not to." And they're like, "Well, it was only." They got it like they bought the mulch. Normally, don't. It was just a shit show. So they bought like 3. I think it was like 4 pallets. So it was probably like 24, probably 26 yards of mulch.
So they sent it.
Oh yeah, it was. The beds were fucking massive. But we put in this mulch that looked like fucking. It looked phenomenal. It was like almost like a golden brown color right off the hop.
That's
looked
hemlock.
so good,
right? Looks
And then,
so
like,
good. And then it looks like
3 weeks
shit.
later, it looked like dog shit. And they're like, this looks terrible. I'm like,
Yeah.
we can remulch it with brown for you because this is dog shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Brutal.
And then we kind of went our separate ways. And
Sounds like a good idea.
like they did their own stuff after that because like we did all the hard stuff. So they did their
yeah, they can do
like
it
fucking
now.
falling apart over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they did their own stuff after that. And they never remulched the beds. So 4 years later, it still has this white,
shitty mulch,
rotten looking wood in the fucking pot. I'm like,
what are you doing?
But they're like, well, mulch is expensive now. I don't want to pay for that. I'm like, I'd rather pay for that than look at the dog shit.
Yeah, look at your ass gardens. And it'll you could probably put the brown in, leave it for 3 years then if they're doing this operation.
That's the nice thing with brown, right? Like,
yeah, you can
especially
leave it
the dyed brown. Like, you can put it in, it breaks down, but it also fades.
Yeah,
and like it just looks like
it keeps and it keeps its color like through the season.
Like, that's what I find with I find the bag stuff keeps its color a lot longer.
Good point.
Than bulk.
Yeah.
Because bulk's in this big pile, right? And it's getting constantly rained on and this and that. But bag is sealed, right? So you don't it doesn't get wet until it comes out.
Yeah. I think you're onto something there. Okay.
I've had a few people tag me over the last little while about
I know the bag mulch.
Our buddy Porcupine tagged me and he said, I think it was like feeling like hotter landscape. And there was
nice, like
20 bags of mulch kicking around. I was like, fuck yeah, brother, let her go.
I love it. I love the bag mulch.
Telling you, man, once you get her going.
I'm sold. I'm already sold, so.
Next year you'll have 50 bags of mulch in your driveway.
Well, I was I'm already getting next year ready. I was chatting to Canadian Tire and I said, what if I order all the mulch through you guys and then we just keep it here and I just come and get it as I need, like what you do? Because our issue is I don't have any space, right? So I can't bring mulch back. So they're like, oh yeah, we could totally do that. I'm like, you guys are awesome. Let's do it.
Well, like why wouldn't they, right? Like, especially if you tell them you're going to buy 15 pallets of mulch.
Which it probably is what it would be.
Yeah. Like they probably sell that. That's probably what they sell.
Yeah.
Over the summer.
It's like just order double
their mulch sales.
I know. And then they did say they were going to give me a bit of a contractor.
A little break on it too, right?
Yeah.
Because like you're buying.
I'm being so
all
much.
that fucking once. Yeah.
Right. So no, I that's the play next year. So
yeah.
But my favorite, I'm going black. I used to be a big mocha mulch guy. That's what it's called here. They make it nice and creamy.
Is that like the dyed brown?
Yeah, dyed brown.
Yeah, that's what we get.
It's nice, but people are loving the black. Black is where it's at. Everyone's loving it, so love to see it. Okay, last one. This was a good one. So do we have office work before or after the work day?
Oh, that's one I came up with.
You came up with that one.
It depends.
It's a tough one. That's a good question.
It depends on the week. Like,
yeah,
I know I'm already dead today.
I know.
And I know I got a bunch of shit I got to do today.
And it's 8:45 your time.
It is 8:45 already. Like,
it's getting there.
I've been up since like 6 o'clock this morning. Drove five hours.
Oh, right. In the pouring rain.
Got home, went and looked at 4 jobs, went and met with my accountant, unloaded all the plants. See, loading the plants is one thing. It took me 2 hours to unload all the plants. And like when I unload them too, like I sort them based on jobs. So I have like Jim Bob's is here, Billy Bob's is here, and Fred's is
is over here.
Yeah, so like we sort it up. So that way, like if the boys come to grab like a planting job, all those plants for that job are together.
Yeah, smart.
Or like we'll sell it. Like I have that little greenhouse.
Little greenhouse.
And like we'll sell some shit too. Like if people want to buy it, like we sell.
Which that's cool.
I'll sell some perennials and all that stuff too.
Okay.
But yeah, so we keep it out. But that took fucking forever. That's why I was late getting on here because I was drenched.
It took you
unloading that stuff.
Oh, so it was raining when you got home too.
Oh yeah, it's been raining
the whole time.
Well, I left yesterday and it rained.
Yeah, right.
And then Sunday, I think we got like 50 mils of rain Sunday night.
Yikes! But that's a lot of wet.
Yeah. It was very, very wet.
Okay.
So it just kind of depends. Back to your question, the office thing. It's like I'll stay up tonight and do it because I know
Because you
I'm
have to.
Well, I still got to stay up and eat fucking dinner and do all this other stuff. So I might as well at least.
Yeah, do something.
It's not too bad. I just got a bunch of like scheduling stuff to do.
Yeah,
for the most part tonight. Get that all because like I said, we lost 2 days of mowing, right? So now I got to try to jam 3 days of mowing into tomorrow.
Are you going to be mowing tomorrow?
Nope, I'm going spraying.
Right.
Finally going to be nice.
Behind on that.
Yeah. Well, because you need like that's that. I never thought like
sucks for you because you have so much rain and sporadic rain, right?
I never thought spraying like
I didn't think of that.
I thought it was gonna be like getting the customers or getting the material or this or that or getting results.
Okay.
The hardest part is literally timing it with the fucking weather.
Wow. Okay.
Like June was because our spraying starts in June.
Yeah.
And June was fucked.
Right.
Like
just
it rained every night for 15 days. And in the morning, you can't spray until the ground is dry.
Right.
So the ground would dry at like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'd load up to go. I'd be loaded up, ready to go. You need 3 hours of dry time after you spray. Every night at like 5 o'clock, it'd start fucking raining.
Oh my gosh. So you could
I'd
do
be able
like
to spray from like 10 until like 1:30.
Then you have to shut her down.
We had a bunch of days that were cold, so you can't spray when it's below like 14 degrees or 12 degrees or whatever.
It won't do
whatever
anything.
It is.
Okay.
It's too cold to react. Or you can't spray when it's above 26 degrees.
Right.
So the 1 week it didn't rain, it was 30 degrees for 4 fucking days.
So you couldn't.
So it's just like fuck. Yeah. So now I'm just trying to hammer out. I'm gonna have to put a fucking headlamp on and go spraying in the fucking dark, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. I think I have like 40 left. So
okay. So
I should be able to knock it out Thursday. Well, it's supposed to rain Thursday now. But I should be able to knock it out Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
And if it's not done Saturday, I'm just gonna be like, stay in your house for 3 hours because I got to fucking spray.
I'm doing it.
Done. Yeah,
it's happening. Okay.
Yeah, getting fucking done. But yeah, so it just kind of depends.
So what would you prefer?
Prefer?
Yeah.
I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
I do like getting up and doing stuff in the morning. Some nights my brain just isn't braining and it's just not working. But there's also times like it'd be like now, like tonight, I might just get in the groove.
Yeah, that's good point.
And my it's just like bang, 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 and
you're so efficient. Yeah,
and it's nothing for me to work till
you're
2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right, you're crazy.
Sleep for 3 hours and get up and go to work. When you're in the zone, it's just
you're
buzzing.
I know that's true.
Yeah. So
okay,
but yeah, what do I do?
If I had my preference, I would do it before work, but that's just not how it goes. Reality is that ain't happening right now. So reality is I'm doing it after, and it's hard sometimes. So
it's hard to do anything before work.
I know.
What do you start? 7, 8?
Well, no, we start at 7:30. Well, the boys, but I go there at 6:30. Yeah. 6:45.
It's hard to do anything before work.
Well, I know, and I'm like, if I could get up at 5, which I was doing that. I did that a little last week to beat the heat, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it just never ends.
That's like one of the boys that works for me. Like he gets up, fucking props to Dylan, man. He gets up every fucking day.
Yep.
And goes to the gym for an hour and a half.
Wow.
Before fucking work, and he is here at 10 to 7.
Animal. Good for him.
He's at the gym at
sick.
5 o'clock. I'm like, well, fucking dumb, buddy. Like,
yeah, good for him. That's like
that's
Tyler.
why I'm old and fat because I cannot do that.
I just don't want to. I know. I've been struggling to work out lately, but I'm getting it. I'm gonna get her back in gear here.
Yeah, me too. I've been saying that for a decade.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I don't know. I like doing it. If I don't put my work boots on, I like doing it all day. Like if I'm doing computer work, I like to do it all day and hammer out as much as I can.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of did Monday and seeing a bunch of people. But once I throw the work boots on and when I come home at night, I don't want to do it. But I still I
I
still
force
do.
myself to do it all the time.
It's
'cause it
such
never
a forcing
it
myself.
Never
and it
fucking
sucks.
ends. Well,
Yeah, it never ends for you.
yeah.
I get to the end of the tunnel, kind of, with my job or work.
I
But
don't.
you
It
just
fucking
you
keeps
just-
going.
yours never ends. So
But I mean, it is what it is. I broadened on myself. You got to feed the fucking beast, and
I know. Yeah.
and the
right.
and that's the one problem. The one, not even a problem, like the downside of the boys being so fucking efficient. They're
Mhm.
like chewing through work as
Yeah.
fast as I can price it. So like,
Right.
I have to be out like
pricing like crazy.
Not hustling for work, but like hustling through prices.
yeah.
So that in
You can
4
keep-
weeks or 5 weeks,
yeah.
they're not out of work, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
But I mean, we're not in that boat at all.
No,
But I'm
not
just saying,
at
like,
all.
I don't want to wait till like September and be like, oh fuck,
Shit.
boys, like we have no work left. Like,
Yeah. No, I know.
sorry,
yeah.
because I'm paying them anyways. Like they're
Yeah,
salaried
true.
employees, so they're
Yeah,
all getting
you're right.
paid.
So yeah, I
So-
guess that's on you then to get
Yeah,
them
'cause if not,
jobs.
I'm just spending
Dang.
money.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a
like,
good way
we
to
got
look.
lots of stuff lined up anyways, but it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of
That's a good way to look at it, though. Sweet,
Yeah.
man. Well, you should. Well, should
Yeah.
we shut her down?
I think so. That's a good hour and 20 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So that's great.
I like how we say,
Sweet.
we'll do 45 minutes, just a quick one.
Yeah, not
fucking
ever
right.
happening.
Once we get on here and start yapping.
I know, and I talked
Like-
to you for like 2.5 hours yesterday on the phone.
I know.
about
Like
these
two
trucks.
two old
It's-
fucking ladies.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
yapping.
it up.
Yeah.
That's
Yapitis.
good. Yapitis, exactly.
Yeah. But no, it's good.
Sweet.
We got this out of the way, got her done, and
Yep. A little late today, guys, but I don't think you guys really care, right? And next
I
week.
think as long as we put it out.
Oh, yeah. Next week, we're going to do Wednesday because it's Canada Day. I'm out of town
And we're
on
gonna
Monday.
be out drinking weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to be up. I need a break. I'm going to be up to
Yeah.
no good
I say that today. I need a vacation from a vacation.
from the
From my
vacation.
vacation.
I
It's
know.
Like, well, I haven't been on it. Like, even my vacation, I come back and then I'm fucked.
Yeah,
So
it's,
then it's just like I'm working
right.
harder when I get back from vacation. I'm
It's-
looking for the next vacation.
I know. It's like leading up to the vacation is not relaxing at all. It's
No.
stressful as shit.
Yeah, because you're trying to make sure everything's done before you
Yeah.
go.
And then
And then you go on vacation, you put everything away. It's like, I'll deal with it when I get home.
yeah,
And then it's like, bam, fuck
I'm
you.
I'm dealing with it.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your week away because here's
Because here comes this,
972
right?
things to deal with. Yeah,
That's our life, I guess, right now. But whatever.
that is self-employed life, buddy.
Yeah, we'll just get through it together.
Yep. So,
It's all good. Unreal. Thanks for listening, everyone. We always appreciate it. So we will see you guys next Wednesday for this one. So hope everyone has a good weekend, a good long weekend, and cheers. See you, Martin.
see you, buddy.
We want to thank you for listening to the Crooked Stripes podcast. If you liked this episode of the pod, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Head over to Instagram and follow at the Crooked Stripes. From there, stay up to date on all things lawn, landscaping, and snow removal. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode of the Crooked Stripes. Thanks again for listening.